I'm Joanna Small, Public Affairs and Communications Manager for the Lynnwood Police Department. It's Friday, December 10th, and this is your LPD Video Week in Review. Here's a summary of some of the most notable incidents your Lynnwood police officers responded to over this past week or so. On December 2nd, officers were called to Best Buy to take a theft report and review the surveillance footage of the suspect and getaway vehicle. Take a look. This man approaches the iPhone display and uses some kind of wire cutting tool to detach two iPhones, a 13 Pro and a 13 Pro Max, valued together at $2,200. He then exits the store and gets into the passenger side of a U-Haul van with Arizona plates, which was parked across 4 handicap spots. If you believe you recognize this person or know anything about this incident, then call the number that's on your screen. On December 1st, a man called 911 from outside the 24-Hour Fitness near Alderwood Mall to report he had been hit by a car intentionally. But surveillance footage told a much different story. The driver of this black Jeep claimed the man seen walking, then got into his vehicle and backed into him when he approached the vehicle to talk with the man. The man denied that, saying the Jeep was driving fast and he exchanged words with the driver before getting into his own vehicle and attempting to drive away. That's when he says the driver of the Jeep broke his rear antenna and began punching and pounding on his windows. It turns out that's exactly what happened. Video shows the Jeep driver purposefully threw himself into the back of the other vehicle to make it look and sound like he'd been struck. Now he is facing charges for filing a false report. On November 28th, officers responded to grocery outlet on Highway 99 where an employee said a man had been threatening customers and when he approached him to ask him to leave, threatened that employee with a screwdriver. The employee said the man charged at him with the screwdriver raised above his head. Officers did an area search for the suspect, and based on the description provided by the employee, they located him inside the nearby Walmart bathroom. He dropped the screwdriver on the bathroom floor, and officers were able to safely recover it. He had 2 warrants out for his arrest, 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor. He is now facing felony harassment charges. On December 8th, officers responded to a report of a road rage incident that escalated to the point one driver pulled a gun on another and pointed it directly at her. The victim said she was leaving the 24-Hour Fitness on 29th Avenue West with her teenage son when she honked at another driver who was about to collide with another vehicle. She said the female driver then rolled down her window, yelled obscenities, and pointed a handgun directly at her. Although she was shaken, she was able to get a license plate number. We used the plate to identify the registered owner of the vehicle, and the victim picked the registered owner's photo out of a photo lineup. We are currently in the process of attempting to contact the suspect. On November 29th, we responded to a theft in progress call at JCPenney and located the suspect trying to get into a car with a stranger. He had the bag of stolen merchandise in his hand and car keys that he told officers he found on the floor in the mall. Officers used the fob to locate the car, which was reported stolen out of a Hyundai dealership in Seattle. Inside the vehicle was more stolen merchandise. The suspect also had false identification. We were able to determine his true identity using cards in a wallet inside the car. It turns out he had a felony warrant for escaping community custody for robbery in the 1st degree and was designated by the Department of Corrections as an armed career criminal. He is now facing possession of a stolen vehicle, theft, and possession of stolen property charges. Overnight on December 9th, an LPD officer pulled over a vehicle for breaking various traffic laws and learned that it was reported stolen out of Kirkland. A passenger in the vehicle then admitted to officers that the driver had just used methamphetamine, residue of which was found inside the car and under the driver's fingernails. He consequently failed field sobriety tests and was arrested for DUI, pending toxicology reports, and for possession of a stolen vehicle. That's all for now. We'll see you next time.